First.
You're going to do, okay. Go ahead, Senator Hirono. It looks like.
Thank you very much. Couldn't hear you very well. Thank you. I have serious concerns about the nominee one of the nominees that we will be considering today, Mr. Edlow. He's just one of the many Project 2025 contributors nominated by this president. Project 2025 is a radical document that calls for a wholesale restructuring of agencies, including USCIS. It would purportedly grind our legal immigration system to a halt, then use that dysfunction as an excuse to further limit legal immigration. It even talks about denaturalizing people. And believe me, as a person who is a naturalized U.S. citizen, that kind of talk sends shivers down my spine. And maybe that's the point. Project 2025 also calls for administratively ending DACA by prohibiting staff to work on the program. Mr. Edlow's past public statements make clear he opposes DACA. In his responses to questions for the record, he refused to commit to restating DACA applications despite the clear legal ability to do so if he is confirmed. I expect that if confirmed, he will do everything in his power to eliminate DACA altogether. There are about 500,000 persons who are DACA participants, and if he eliminates DACA, they will be subjected to potential deportation. He repeatedly refused to say whether he would comply with court orders. And this is not some kind of a potential eventuality. There is a provision in the reconciliation bill that makes it harder for courts to enforce their court orders. So following court orders is a bedrock principle of our constitutional order. But we have a president who views himself as above the law, surrounding himself with yes men. Mr. Edlow refused to push back against this administration's lawlessness in his hearing, and I have serious doubts that he would push back against the president if confirmed. And in fact, I believe, like so many of this president's nominees, Mr. Edlow will do everything he can to help the president achieve his ends, and in this case, he will be very busy helping the president deport persons, and generally without due process. For all of these reasons, I will be voting no on this nominee, and I encourage my colleagues on this committee to do likewise. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,